You feel like you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you want to be able to achieve new things in your life so you can finally squeeze every single drop out of this precious thing we call life. But the problem is you have checked out other content before, and maybe your life isn't changing at the pace that you're wanting it to really change. If you can relate to this, I want you to pay close attention, because today I'm about to share with you a deep level of awareness that will allow you to change your life immediately. The first thing I want to understand is that change is an instant process. What do I mean by this? You can change your life right now. How? By making a new decision. Because if you really think about it, your life is a reflection of the decisions you've made in the past. However big or small, it's a collection of decisions that's led you to where you are in the present moment. True. So in order for you to change your future, you've got to make a new decision today. But the problem is the old decisions is comfortable. It's very familiar to us. And we get stuck in this subconscious habit of repeating what we've always done in the past. And when you agree, if you always do what you've always done, you always get what you've always gotten. And so understand, change is immediate. You can change your life right now by making a new decision. When you make a new decision, that literally equals a new tomorrow for you. It literally equals a new destiny for you. But it's easier said than done. Why? Because the primary function of our mind, our brain as a human being, is designed to help us to survive. So it's literally programmed for protection versus action. And that's why we love being in this comfort zone, feeling safe and comfortable, versus going into the growth zone and actually evolving our life, right? And this is why I'm about to share with you deep levels of awareness right now. These are called breakthrough indicators. They are 3 breakthrough indicators I'm about to share with you that you are doing the right thing. As in this thing, if it's triggering these 3 breakthrough indicators, and I'm referring to like a task in your life, it's a sign that you got to keep moving forwards because it will change your life. You're making a new decision. Is this making sense? So with that said, the first breakthrough indicator you got to become aware of if you want to change your life is that you feel like you must delay the decision. So think about a task in your life. Every time you want to do it, you find yourself checking your phone for some messages, or maybe you find yourself watching some YouTube videos, or maybe you find yourself doing the laundry, the dishes. You always find yourself delaying the decision, right? You know you got to do that important thing, but you keep on delaying it. If you can relate to this, that's a very good sign that this thing is going to help you to change your life immediately. And so instead of resisting it, you got to face it head on. You got to understand that your survival brain is trying to do its job and keep you safe, but you got to basically control your mind and not allow your mind to control you. Isn't that true? So in that moment, when you're wanting to delay that decision and not take action on this big task in front of you, ask yourself this question: who must I be in this moment? Who must I be? How must you act in this moment? Because when you remind yourself of that, that'll allow you to change your actions in the present moment. Let's go on to the second breakthrough indicator that you are literally doing the right thing and you're going to keep moving forwards. The survival voice gets even louder. The survival voice, you know that inner critic? Whenever you want to do something that is actually good for you, you'll notice it starts saying all these statements that makes a lot of logical sense, but you realize these logical statements lead you back to the comfort zone. It will start saying stuff like, oh, I don't think I've got time for this. I'm too busy. I'm too overwhelmed. This is too hard. I've got to give up. If you start hearing that, understand that's a good sign that you got to keep moving forwards versus running away from that task. So I want you to remember this statement anytime you're hearing that survival voice, up until now. If it's saying something like, I don't think I can do this, up until now. If it's saying something like, oh, I don't think I'm good enough for this, up until now. If it's saying something like, I don't think I can take action on this, up until now. Is this making sense? Because that will allow you to reframe that statement and take action so you can finally change your life immediately for the better. The third breakthrough indicator that you're doing the right thing and you're going to keep moving forwards is you feel intense resistance in the body. So think about that task that you are experiencing in your life right now or in the past. The moment you're thinking about it, the stomach knots up, the heart is pumping out of the chest, the breathing's getting deeper, whatever it may be, beads of sweat. That's a very good sign that this thing is outside of your comfort zone. It's in the growth zone. And remember, as Jim Rohn famously once said, your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development, because success is something you attract by the person you become. So whenever you're feeling the body giving you these sort of sensations such as uncomfort, resistance, it's a really good thing that this task is going to grow you into the person you're born to become, so you can live the life you're born to live. So you got to keep moving forwards. Whenever you are experiencing these 3 breakthrough indicators in your life, keep moving forwards. Keep making those new decisions every single day. And don't be too surprised when your life begins to change immediately, because you're beginning to change what you're doing right now. Change is an instant process if you allow yourself to instantly make a new decision. Anytime you say something feels right in your life, understand you're saying it feels familiar. I invite you today to do what you normally wouldn't do. Do that thing that you normally resist. Do that thing that normally you allow that survival voice to talk you out of. So that way you can finally change your life and finally live the life you're born to live. Are you ready? Let me know in the comments box below what you're going to take action on. What is that task that you've been resisting in your life? And like this video if you like this video. And as always, follow your heart and take action. And let's create the life we were truly born to live. Take care.